corner on your lip. Wipe your lip. There you go.
There is leisure.
On your lip. Let me get it off for you.
No. No. You better not ever touch my lip.
I'm like, hold on, cousin.
Y'all would have seen the end of You Good Digital. This would have been the last podcast.
Cameras would have been flaking everywhere.
Like, this would have been the last podcast we ever shot. You'd have been like, what happened? What happened to y'all network?
I was like, come here.
You would have been like, what happened to y'all network? He touched my lip on live, and that was the end of that.
And it's live, so there ain't no going back.
Ain't no going back.
Ain't no going back.
Like, and not only because it's live, but when you have stuff on like YouTube or whatever,
it's a copy somewhere.
It's somewhere. Somebody could go
Somebody
pull
got a copy.
Because when it's in the cloud, it's never gone.
Yep.
So all those pictures I didn't send.
Next time I'm not just gonna say that. I'm gonna hit you with that.
Oh, you know what's funny? I've been just like completely off topic. You remember the dude that you showed us that had the hella deep voice?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to talk in my regular voice.
Me too.
And like, so it is a little bit deeper.
I told you.
Like, I didn't know it was like, it's crazy. But I do have a question.
What?
I didn't take it somewhere that I should have took it that day.
All right, pause. But I'm with you.
Do you think black men doing that is a part of the system that we're in?
Are you trying? Hey. I see what you did there. I do believe it is a part of the system. I do.
So do you think it could be systemic racism at play in how black men present themselves to be less threatening?
All right. What is systemic racism? Let's
look this up.
Yeah,
hey, matter of fact, let's look it up live for the people so they can see it too.
Wait, hold on, take that off.
Wow.
What's going on?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I don't know what the search menu look like.
It better not be nothing freaky on this computer since we only use this for live.
Yeah, it's your computer. I don't know what you be on.
I don't use this
All right,
other than here.
Yeah, we good then.
All right, hold on.
Shit.
Let me put the picture in picture.
All right. Systemic racism, the oppression of a racial group to the advantage of another as
Perpetuated?
I knew that, but I got nervous.
It's a big word. Pause.
It's not, but I should have got that. I just got nervous. Perpetuated by
Inequity.
Now I'm nervous. You know how you fuck up one time and it's a wrap within interconnected systems, such as a political, economic, or social systems.
So,
An oppression of a racial group to take advantage of another is perpetuated by inequity within interconnected system. I'm trying to find out how that correlates
to the voice thing?
Voice, yeah. God, they gonna think I can't read. I'm gonna have to read a whole book.
Oh, live. It'll be like next chapter.
Use my fingers.
You're gonna be on Audible.
Right.
They're gonna have your voice on Audible. So I think in this situation, the oppression part is black men not feeling that they can use their normal voice.
Okay.
Because if they do, they'll be threatening and won't be perceived correctly.
You know, I might be speaking from an anecdotal experience.
Right.
Because throughout my career or just in life in general, I've never had to high pitch my voice. I've done it. Mm-hmm. But like even at my job now, like I talk to people, basically I talk to people for a living. And I started off like, you know, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, Now I'm just like, yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, this and that. I got comfortable at the job, so I'm able to.
But the other part of it, too, is why aren't you allowed to be comfortable from day one?
Well, my job, I am allowed. But because the way I was programmed growing up, I get you. I'm with you. Because the way I was programmed growing up, or what I see is corporate or business, or what's been presented to me as corporate or business, yes, subconsciously, even with YouTube, like a lot of black. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Long Live Mosi, aka Guy Dawson. I'm here with another back at it. Like that's the same thing. Why can't I just be like, "What's up, YouTube? It's your boy." This now. I mean, I can,
Right.
but we learn that you get more out of. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder.
I guess you reach a broader audience when you are able to connect. You know what I'm saying, in that way.
I wonder though if this specific example that we're using, I wonder how many white guys change their voice.
They don't.
You don't think they do?
No. Well, from my experience, I know a lot of white men still use their voice.
Like whatever you hear is what it is.
Yeah. Nah, but on the flip side,
That's what I'm
heard.
saying.
Yeah, I've heard them. Yeah. On the
So,
flip side,
if we have any white followers or any white people who come across this video or this clip,
yeah,
let us know. Do you
Let us know for
change
sure.
your voice?
Because that's a great question. Because I've seen both. Like because I work at a job where we all talk,
Right.
and some people voices are deep, and some people use I honestly don't think it's a race thing. I just think it's the pitch is less threatening in general.
Well, and here's where I'm gonna say sometimes things start out being racist but negatively impact everyone. So is this a situation to where because black people are people of color who are trying to be less threatening, they use a higher pitched voice, and now it just became a thing that everyone does because you have white people of a lower economical status, social economical status.
And they don't want to come off as
threatening or whatever.
Not even that, just deaf, dumb, or ignorant. Excuse my language, but.
So now, are they changing their voices too because of this thing that was rooted in racism is now permeated the system, and so systemic racism injured everybody. Oh my God! We're gonna stop right now. I'm done.
He said he finally got one. Damn, you gonna knock the whole system down proving a point, huh? God damn! Look at him, Raptor. I wish y'all could see this man over here right now. But no, I get what you're saying, but I still just, to me, I honestly just don't think it's rooted in I don't think right now in today.
No,
because a lot of things, because even a knock, I learned that in Kendrick Lamar video that's rooted in racism.
Right. So it could be rooted in racism, doesn't mean it's still used the same way today.
So does that mean it's affecting you? Is it today's systemic racism if it's not used the same? Because that's where like it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have a coworker who's white. He talks regular, just like this, deep voice, everything. But when he at work, it's a whole nother voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that movie. What's that movie called? With Lakeith Stanfield. Where
I don't know.
he's working at the call center and he had to change his voice to get higher up in the I forgot. And at the end of it, they turn it like horses. It's a crazy, freaky movie. Like,
no, I don't think I've even seen it.
Yeah.
But I think it's still systemic racism. I think it just becomes a thing that impacts everyone, right? Because I think some people have speculated,
right?
And I'm going to say this because I haven't done the research, but some people have speculated the reason why we don't have universal health care is because back in the day, they didn't want to give it to blacks. So they said, well, we're not going to give it to blacks, so we're not going to give it to anybody. Right. So that is a thing that was rooted in systemic racism, which is still racism.
Well, I mean, a lot of this stuff is rooted in systemic racism.
Right. So whenever
but don't try to trick me. I'm not
trying to trick
don't act
you.
like I just haven't acknowledged there is systemic racism.
You've acknowledged it.
My point is, I just don't. It's too many tools for us to be sitting here and complaining about it.
Complaining about it, yes, but I think it still needs to be acknowledged and to understand that even though you have the tools, sometimes they're not enough, or sometimes it's still such an uphill battle, right? That it's like, damn. Have you seen that?
But we know that though,
right?
Just like we know crack is bad, we're not gonna go smoke it,
right? But have you seen that that video of the people running a race? And they like take one step forward.
Right.
If you in a race and you look up and everybody starts here, but then all of a sudden this person gets this big of a head start.
Right.
What does that do to you mentally, emotionally, and all that? Even though you know they have a head start for whatever reason,
right?
There's that far ahead. It's like
it in reality, it sucks. it's going to suck.
Right. And I think very few people when they see someone so far ahead can still pull themselves up to give it their all. And here's the thing, on that race line, I wouldn't start out on the line.
I probably wouldn't either.
And I think maybe that's why you and I can say, oh yeah, it's possible to pull yourself up and everything. But I don't know if I was starting out on that, if I had.
You want to pull up a video and do it?
What?
Pull
How
up,
many steps? Oh yeah, we should. Yeah, oh yeah. Pull that joint up.
What's it called? We could take the test. What's it called?
I don't know.
Take a step. I don't know.
For
systemic racism.
That should pull it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Look at me. Look at me.
Second one. The second result, y'all.
Look at me.
The second result.
That's the SEO. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and
yeah, let me hit the volumes.
Everything.
But yeah, I get it, but like don't allow, cause you know how I know excuses. You do it. I don't do it.
So
I think that's where we be arguing. That's where our disconnect come from a little bit, cause you trying to tell me that there is, and I'm just saying like I don't care.
Right, and I think it has to be acknowledged, right?
Yeah.
If it's like I can't jump high, so then you have to acknowledge, well, have you practiced? Have you done the squats? Have you done the calf raises and everything?
Right.
So I think my thing is oh shit. Oh, dude, what the hell?
Oh no.
What's going on? Did it just reset? Double click on it?
I got nervous. I got nervous.
All right, go back to it, and then
nervous.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go here. Pip.
All
right. Line up, everybody, line up.
Talking
We're about to race.
All right, how we gonna keep track? I'm just going.
Just say you do.
Shoulder to shoulder. Take off your backpack.
Take a step.
Basketball, line up.
I'm counting my fingers. How many steps I take?
Hey, we are racing for a $100 bill. The winner of this race will take this.
This is crazy every time I watch it.
It's a $100 bill. Before I say go, I'm going to make a couple statements. If those statements apply to you, I want you to take 2 steps forward. If those statements don't apply to you, I want you to stay right where you're at. Take 2 steps forward if both of your parents are still married.
There that is.
Take 2 steps forward if you grew up with a father figure in the home. Take 2 steps forward if you had access to a private education.
Private?
Take 2 steps forward if you had access to a free tutor growing up. Take 2 steps forward if you've never had to worry about your cell phone being shut off. Take 2 steps forward if you've never had to help mom or dad with the bills. Take 2 steps forward if it wasn't because of your athletic ability, you don't have to pay for college.
I didn't go.
Take 2 steps forward if you never wondered where your next meal was going to come from. I want you guys up here in the front just to turn around and look. Every statement I've made.
Like, look at his reaction, bro. Like, look at that. That's stress.
How many steps you take so far?
I took about 6.
I took 4.
I took about 6. So
we already passed off the line off of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I look and I say we're privileged, like that's a real thing.
Crazy. 4 steps is privilege. It's crazy.
But think about it.
Yeah.
Like, you're an athlete. I'm an athlete. If me and you are in that race now, compared to other black people, and compared to some white people, we way ahead of game. Like,
right.
So it's just.
Let me finish the video.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with anything any of you have done. Has nothing to do with decisions you've made. Everything I have said has nothing to do with what you've done. We all know these people up here have a better opportunity to win this $100. Does that mean these people back here can't race? No.
That's my point.
We would be foolish to not realize we've been given more opportunity. We don't want to recognize that we've been given a head start. But the reality is we have. Now, there's no excuse. They still got to run their race. You still got to run your race. But whoever wins this $100, I think it'd be extremely foolish of you not to utilize that and learn more about somebody else's story. Because the reality is, if this was a fair race and everybody was back on that line, I guarantee you some of these black dudes would smoke all of you. And it's only because you have this big of a head start that you're possibly going to win this race called life.
Possibly.
That is
Not
a
even guaranteed.
picture
Not even guaranteed,
of
yeah.
life, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing you've done has put you in the lead that you're in right now. Say go.
But they ready. See, there's only some of them though, right?
Get set. Go.
And I'd give any money if that race is longer. Some of them would have caught them.
They would have. They would have.
That goes to my next point.
All right, we could turn
They
that part off.
Kubayan. They Kubayan.
Yeah, we could turn that part off.
Got me emotional and shit.
Bro, it's a very emotional thing. So I know you got points because you a super intelligent person,
Thank you.
right? Having said that, I think most of our arguments have come from the fact that I want you to do something that's completely unfair, but my hope is that you
Pivot.
give more acknowledgement to that gap that's had with people, and the where people are starting out, in that some people are starting from zero, some people are starting from less than zero, and although they can and should still run their race, and can and will succeed if they do give it their all,
Right.
that the mental trauma of seeing this and
absolutely.
that's hard. So just
It is
more
hard.
just more acknowledgement around that, and that's more so why I'm like, you got to meet people where they're at. That's why I think I say that a lot.
I can acknowledge that,
Mm-hmm.
and I have acknowledged that. But my whole thing is, even in this race, this is just one of the many races that you will have in life. And if you keep running, you may not get that first 100, but I'm pretty sure you can get that second 100. And when you run the race a little bit longer, or you have to go a little bit further, you appreciate it a little bit more. It's not.
F that.
I get what. No, I get it. 'Cause I want to give it to me. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all of that, it builds character, and I think that's why.
I don't need that much character.
But I think that's why, like, we as a people, when we are able to be successful, when we get to that point, we do cherish it a little bit more. We do have, and I'm not even. I could put race on this, and I could take race off of it as well.
Yeah, this could be anybody
This could
of
be
any
anybody.
social economical
But-
class that had to pull themselves up to be
Right.
successful.
Speaking to black people, particularly.
Or racial class, sorry, not socioeconomic, racial.
Yeah. Speaking of black people, like we know this. We know some of us have a setback in life. Some of us have we're starting at the beginning of the race. Some people are starting ahead. But run your race. Because in another analogy, you could say, run your race and stay in your own lane.
But the other one is the tortoise and the hare.
Right.
Like,
so there's a bunch of those stories that can attest to what, I say as well, but I'm not negating anything. I just don't like it when people harp on the fact that there is systemic racism. I can't do this because of whoa.
I can't.
Not you.
Yeah, I agree with you on the.
Yeah, 'cause-
don't say I can't, because you
Right.
can. You just choosing not
That's
to.
my point. That's all I'm saying is like when I hear like black people say that, oh, I can't do this because of this systemic racism, won't this and that. And when I try to like just keep going, bro. Like every job that everything that I've touched, I've been able to get on the first go around, if not the second go around. It's not too many times I've been blessed to have that, but it's not too many times that I had to do a third try for anything that I wanted in life. It's you gotta.
Well, that's amazing because I ain't got that story. But continue.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It may appear
You graduated
that
college.
It may appear that way.
You graduated college, right?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Would okay.
I went
Yeah.
twice.
No. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like what you may have accomplished and what I've accomplished are two separate things, but we ran our own race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all in all, I just don't like it when black people harp on systemic racism. Yes, acknowledge it. Yes, it's there. I said it a million times, but you got to just keep going, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like you gonna spend your whole life complaining about what they already got. I'm not worried about what Bill, Johnny, Susie, and Ashley got. I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm not even worried about what Hector, Maria, and Juan is doing. I'm not even worried about what. No, just keep going.
You about to get. It's about to be so racist and so
I'm not
wrong.
even worried about what Yao Ming doing.
Stop.
What? Yao Ming is a real person. He's a real person.
I know he's a real person, but you know what you're doing.
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
my
I
point.
get it,
Like
yeah.
I'm not worried about what no other race is doing.
Or no other person in general.
No other. I don't care what Daquan, Shaniqua, and Keisha doing. Hey,
why do I know people? I know like all these names you say.
if I'm gonna do it, I got to do it across the board.
He's an equal opportunity.
I'm an equal opportunist. I don't care. You got to do it across the
Offending
board.
everybody.
Hey, if you offended,
Oh well.
hey, it's funny because I just seen an interview with Charleston White. You know what he said?
Huh.
Black people only get offended by the truth. I said, oh shit. I said, oh my God. So
I mean,
when he was saying like,
you know what?
when the last time you heard somebody say something to a black person and it wasn't true and they just got super offended?
Never. But
Right.
I'm almost at the point. You know the whole short king movement. That shit real cute right now.
Is it? It's a thing.
I supposedly that's what I've been told or heard. Well, why else would people say short king? Anywho,
Right.
that shit's real cute.
But
but all my life.
I has to fight.
And this is like sometimes people tell me stuff that's true and it don't offend me.
Yeah. Like,
I'd be like, they be like, you this, that, and the other. I'm like, cool story, bro.
like,
I'm like, cool story.
like you got a big ass head. All right.
Yeah, I
You
do.
got a big ass nose. All right. I got a big ass thing lane to go with it too. Put it on the table. But nah, yeah, like that. None of that really offends me. That's why I'm not an easily offended person.
What is our cover picture on the live today?
It's LeBron James holding the flag on the yacht in Paris at the Olympics.
We ain't nowhere.
We get into it.
We get into
We
that.
warming the oven up. Oh, wow.
We was
You know, never mind. Never mind.
we was having a real serious conversation before we started, so we was like, we gotta hit this. It was good. It was good. I think we came to more of a middle ground.
So we can stop talking about this shit.
No, we gonna keep
no.
talking about it. It's gonna keep happening.
It ain't gonna keep happening.
Well, if we didn't have a podcast, I'm dry. If we didn't have a podcast, I got something over my back over there. If we didn't have a podcast, I would just look at you like, let's agree to disagree on this and keep it moving. But people like drama, so we can keep
It ain't
going.
even drama. It's clarity. It's,
We never gonna see eye to eye about it. Period. It's not gonna
we
happen.
just saw eye to eye.
We
See.
I don't know if we saw eye to eye.
Okay, black man playing victim.
How am I playing victim?
I don't know. I'm trolling right now.
I'm gonna go get some lotion. They can look at you.